What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Here to start off week 9 after we did what we did in week 8. You know, wasn't the greatest week, but you know what, though? It's okay. Could be down last week, but I'm up this week. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new week, a whole new chance for all new possibilities and correct picks. So, without further ado, let's go into the Thursday night game for this week, week 9 in the NFL. Now, we've got the Baltimore Ravens going up against the Miami Dolphins, two teams that have been playing very shittily all year this year. One team, though, definitely has an excuse, and that is the Baltimore Ravens, who are without their star quarterback in Lamar Jackson, or at least have been without their star quarterback because, yes, he has indeed been cleared to play in this Thursday night game after missing what I believe is like the last like 5 weeks. Like I think Lamar's been out since like week 2 or 3, but it's been out for a while. So in this game, the Baltimore Ravens will indeed have Lamar Jackson under center playing for them today. And the Miami Dolphins, I mean, they're still going to have Tua. They will not have Tyreek Hill. And Achane is still going to be out there. He's not hurt. I was like, Waddle isn't hurt either. Yeah, so they'll still have everybody but Tyreek. So Miami is going to have their chances. They're going to have an opportunity to do what they need to do because Baltimore, like I said, has been playing shittily. They haven't had Lamar, even though this will be his first game back. So you could say you don't know how he's going to do or what's going to happen with that. So if you decided you wanted to pick Miami, hey, I'll hear you out. That ain't what the fuck that I'm doing, though. I'm definitely going with the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. Win it pretty handily. I know they have a knack for getting up pretty big and then letting the team come back on them. And Miami is one of those teams that randomly they could do some shit like that if everything goes their way. I do not believe everything is going to go their way. I don't think that Jack is just going to run all over them today and throw 3 or 4 touchdowns necessarily. But hey, I mean, I know he's dealing with the hamstring and like he's coming off the hamstring injury, so running may not be exactly what he does, but he may end up finding Zay Flowers and I hopefully finds Mark Andrews as well. Each of them for a touchdown or so, and just spreading the ball out is what he honestly may be able to do today. And what if I were to guess, I would say that the Baltimore Ravens are going to have an easier chance moving the ball tonight than the Miami Dolphins will. So that's why I believe that they'll be in better position to win tonight's game because they will have more opportunities to score in tonight's game, in my opinion. Because, bro, look, Tua's gonna Tua. He's probably gonna throw a touchdown or two, maybe, but he's also gonna throw an interception or two. And God forbid he fumbles, has a fumble or anything like that. Like it's just the mistakes that Tua can make and will most likely make will indeed be greater than the mistakes that like Lamar will make. Because I'm not saying Lamar can't have an interception or a fumble as well too. Like he definitely can. But the Ravens are just a better team when Lamar Jackson is under center than they are when he's not under center. It's as simple as that. The statistics show it. They've won way more games when he is playing and he's under center than they have when he has not been playing, like when he's been hurt or just in random situations like well, I mean, yeah, he only doesn't play when he's not hurt. Or I guess if like they have the bye or whatever already locked up, they don't play last week. But basically the statistics have shown that their winning percentage is way higher when he is on the field than it is when they are. So that's a main reason as to why I would honestly go ahead and pick the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. But then there's also just like, bro, we've seen the Miami Dolphins play. They've won like 2 games this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like they won, if I'm not, I think they won last week. I'm pretty sure they did, and I'm pretty sure I picked against their ass winning last week. So they definitely, had me have cake on my face because of that. But like I said, it's the new week. And I do not believe they're going to be able to do that shit again because I believe that the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, the Ravens with Lamar Jackson are a top like 5 team in this league. Like that's what people got to remember. With Lamar Jackson, they're a top like when he was out there, everybody was swearing that Baltimore was going to the Super Bowl. Like so, it's a completely different team when he's out. It's the same with it's the same with Cincinnati. Like when they have Burrow out there, they're a completely different team when they have Burrow out there than they are when they do not have him out there. It's the same, bro. There aren't like that's the thing. People be like, man, I guess that's how it is with every team. I was like, yeah, you can make that argument. Like, don't get me wrong. The Chiefs without Pat Mahomes, they're not going to be the same Chiefs. But there are certain teams that it's like, I mean, I ain't calling this guy just I ain't calling him just a guy or anything. But you take that mofo out of the situation, you put any competent quarterback there, and they should look at least pretty serviceable. You know, like there are a few situations around the league like that that people completely understand what I'm talking about, and it's like, yeah, but Baltimore, Cincinnati, it's like Baltimore, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Buffalo, basically the places with those four those four quarterbacks who people will not argue against them being in the top four of quarterbacks, except for Joe Burrow now because he's been hurt. So people would like to talk mess about him. But outside of that, outside of Lamar, Pat Mahomes, Burrow, and then I personally would also throw in Joe Burrow into that. But just off of those three quarterbacks, yes, those are all situations that if you take any one of them out of being there, that team goes down a few levels. Like it's not the same exact team, and we can all agree that those three people are probably the three best, or the three not even probably those are the three best quarterbacks in football. So it makes sense that, you know what, yeah, if we took them away from their team wouldn't be as good as who they are. It's like not saying that they're the entire team, but they make up such a big important part of the team that without them it's like it's not the same. So that's why with Baltimore, with Lamar under center, there's not many situations that you're gonna have me pick against them, especially not against the Dolphins. Bro, the Dolphins ain't shown you shit all year for you to believe in the Dolphins doing anything other than at the end of this year having a very high draft pick and firing their coach and Mike McDonald and getting a whole nother coach. Like those are the only things right now that the Dolphins have shown you that is gonna happen. That's the only thing that those things are gonna happen. They are gonna end up having a fire sale where they end up trading away a bunch of their good pieces and stuff, and they're gonna end up firing Mike McDaniel's and try to start all over, try to start anew. Hopefully they can keep Tyreek Hill, but that's going to also be in question as well. Like this offseason for the Miami Dolphins is going to be a bloody and nasty one that why would I in week 9 believe that they're going to be able to beat the Baltimore Ravens, even though Lamar Jackson hasn't played in several weeks? It's like they haven't showed me any shit to make me believe otherwise. So I'm not going to. There's other teams like Seattle and shit that I've disrespected in the past, thinking that like they'd lose against people, and they have shown me like, yeah, Tess, fuck you. We're gonna show you we better than your ass is trying to give us credit for. Until Miami can do some shit like that, yeah, I ain't picking their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm most likely not gonna pick their ass because they just been shitty all year, except for like 2 times this year that they've won 2 games through 9. So whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy the game, man. Looking forward to it. About to get ready to watch it. It's coming on in a few hours from now, man. Should be good. I mean, it's Thursday night game. People either love them or they hate them. Me, I love football in general, so I like always just watching the games when they're on. So personally, I can understand how people might not like it and feel the same exact way, but just saying from my personal perspective, I look forward to this. So I hope you guys enjoy the game. I'll talk to y'all later. Let's look to start the week off with a correct victory pick. And shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Glad he's back out there under center, man, with them boys. Should make for some entertaining and interesting football to end off the year, guys. So take it easy. Talk to you guys later. Peace.